to my channel. This week I'm literally sitting here with my bag of popcorn and we're just gonna chat because I just want to. My main idea for this week's video is we're gonna talk about TV shows and binge watching them because I do that a lot, probably more than I'd like to admit. So I just got home from work. I'm hungry, hence the popcorn. And I figured it was a pretty appropriate snack because we're talking about TV shows. So, the first thing I want to talk about is The OC. That's the most recent show that I binge watched. They put it up on Hulu a few weeks ago, and I never watched it because it came out in, what, 2001, I think? Let me double check my handy dandy tablet. I didn't need that-ish. Oh, 2003. Okay, so The OC originally came on in 2003. Now, I never watched it like live. I never watched it when it was actually on television. I was 13 at the time. I was in 8th grade, so it wasn't really like one of my go-to shows at the time. In The OC, they watched this TV show called The Valley about drama that goes on in the valley, obviously. So it's kind of like a fake TV show inside of a fake TV show making fun of the fake TV show, which I thought was hilarious. And then, like, I think it was like the second or third season when The OC, like, Laguna Beach actually came out, that they started mocking how they watched this show that was like The Real Valley, which is like mocking The OC, mocking the real Orange County. I don't know, I thought it was really funny though. But basically The OC was a show about, it was a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. It was about a guy he's from Chino, he gets in trouble with the law, this lawyer guy comes and kind of like whisks him away to the OC, and he gets to like move into this like $1 million mini mansion and like basically become part of their family, which is really cool. The thing is, he meets this girl who's like trouble, you know, the rich girl, she has money, so she drinks, she takes drugs and parties, whatever. So he gets involved with her, and then it's just like drama. They're together, they're not together, they're together, they're not together. And by like season 2.5, 3, I was like, alright, I'm so done with her. Like, he needs to just be done with her. So like, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen The OC and you want to go watch it, I suggest you stop watching at this point and come back in like a minute, because then I'll be on another show. But eventually, I think it was the end of season 3, because there's only 4 seasons, I think. Maybe 5. I don't remember. But it's like the second to last season, she dies. She finally dies. And I was like, thank you. Because first it was really stupid because they like had broken up because she kind of liked some other guy, but neither one of them would really admit that she liked the other guy, but she did. But then she decided she really wanted to be with the main guy, and so the other guy like got really drunk and he fell off a rock and then he died. So he died, so that was really stupid. I was really upset about that because I really liked his character and I was really upset that he died. And then like she gets really like depressed about it and upset because she knew that it was kind of her fault because she really did like him, but she just was afraid to be with him, whatever. So she starts like messing around with some other like jerky, douchey guy who she shouldn't have been involved with in the first place. This guy turns crazy after she and the main guy start being friends again, if this is making any sense at all. And then crazy guy like runs them off the road into a car accident and she dies. So that's the end of the second to last season. And part of me was like, yes, it's finally over. But then of course, the beginning of the next season, he's all sad about it, naturally. But then he has this like coma dream where he like thinks she's alive. And he's all like, well, maybe I'll just stay here because she's alive here. And come to find out, she had died like 3 years before they are in the coma. And she lived like 3 extra years than she would have if she had never met him. Like, even though they went through a lot of crap, she still kind of like, he still kind of saved her as much as she saved him. But honestly, if you ever want to watch The OC, so I would recommend the first like season and a half, and then like the last season, because in the middle is just like they're together, they're not together, they're together, they're not together. As of late, Netflix has not been cooperative in Spain. So we can watch Netflix, but it's like the Spain version of Netflix, so it's got like basically half the like library. I was in the middle of binge watching House when they cut off when the blocker got found. So I haven't finished House still. The first time I tried to watch House, I got through like the 3rd season and then stopped watching. I really like finding shows that are done because then I don't have to like catch up and then wait week to week. Like I binged watched Bones and I love Bones, but now like it's still on, which is great because I love it. But now it's like I have to wait week to week to see the new episodes, which kind of blows. I binged watched Vampire Diaries, which I really like. It's kind of the OC thing where it's like the first few seasons were really good, and then the middle chunk was like, oh, Dana and Helena like hate each other, they like each other, she's back with Stefan, blah blah blah. It wasn't until Elena got coffined and Nina Dobrev left the show that it's actually like started to make like forward traction without the whole like back and forth nonsense. So I appreciate that. But it really makes me appreciate stuff like Harry Potter, where it's like most of the story, like the depth of the story is like family and friendship, and it's not this like love drama back and forth nonsense. It's not until like the end of Harry Potter when you even like remotely have like an inkling of anything actually happening between Ron and Hermione. I don't know. It just makes me appreciate when there's actually more to the story now than just like the love story. I don't know if I mentioned this in any of my other videos, but I binge watched Orphan Black and I am in love with that show. Like, as soon as I started watching it, like it's about clones. So like as soon as I started watching it, like my brain started like churning for writing stuff. I was like, it'd be really awesome to write something about clones. But I love Orphan Black because it's like, not only is it like amazingly written and the actors is just like on point, but like the science is so like, it's more realistic than just like a normal sci-fi show. Like it's not like off in left field like science. It's like could be legit like down the road, which is awesome. And I think it's a really good show and I love it, and I watched like the first 3 seasons in like a weekend, and so now I'm on season 4. It was like literally right before the new season started, so I was like perfectly on time to watch it, and it's amazing. And now I'm like waiting week to week, so let's see. Well, it's terrible when you binge watch shows and then you also have like 20 shows that you like keep up with on the regular. So like constantly back and forth. So like I'll watch all of the episodes of like my new updated shows like once they're released on Hulu, and then after I run out of stuff, like usually on the weekends, then I'll just start binge watching. I'll go back to binge watching the show that I was working on. Ooh, recently my newest show that I've started watching, we got the HBO Now app so we could watch Game of Thrones, and there's a lot of like movies and other TV shows on there that you can watch. And I had never watched True Blood, so I started watching True Blood, and I'm like halfway through season 2, I think, and I really like it so far. It's definitely a lot different than I thought it would be. I remember I tried to watch it once when it was like newer, and it was so like, I saw one of the scenes where somebody got like hacked up or something, and it was like really bloody and gross, and I was like, oh, I can't watch this. So I stopped and I just never went back. And because Netflix, like on the fritz and all that stuff, I was like, well, I need something new to watch. And I was like, well, I've never watched that, so. Alright you guys, well, that's all I got for this week. I really enjoyed doing this TV binge watching chit chat video with you guys, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any suggestions on TV shows that you think I should binge watch, please leave them down below, because I'm definitely running out of things, at least things that I know of to watch. So I'd love to hear some things that you guys really enjoyed. And also, the next 2 weeks of my videos, we're going on vacation soon. So next week is going to be what's in my bag for traveling, and then the week after that is going to be what's like how I pack my suitcase. So if you guys want to see some travel videos and travel prep videos, definitely subscribe so you won't miss those, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!